because this is a new channel, I can only record 15 minutes at a time, upload 15 minutes at a time. So here's the rest of this, part two. If you were here for Hey Sister and you get that reference, you understand how much I love YouTube. Okay, so anywho, here's the thing. What's cool about their channel, though, if you like mukbangs, they do have a clear thing going. But they also have some pretty consistent growth on their channel that, like, I don't think you needed a DoorDash shout out. That actually probably, I hope, does not hurt you more than it does. But it seems like when you were doing consistent stuff, you had a good, like, you were like steadily getting people to watch and had some things that you could just continue to double down on. Um, hmm, interesting. Ooh, let's see what their most popular one was. All right, everybody liked Hawaiian Brothers. I love Hawaiian food. I miss Hawaii. Anyhow, I miss Hawaii so bad, like it's my boo thing. Back to the what we were doing. Oh, really? Okay, hold on. So I just lost connection to my audio, so I need to do that again. So we're gonna add that back, and here we go. Here comes the love box. Now, here's another thing that if it were me, I would be complaining about. All right. Because you saw when I went to their channel, this was the most popular video. It's 3 years old. Okay. It's 3 years old. They just came back to YouTube. I'm going to share this tab instead. They just came back to YouTube because that's the most popular video. That's the one she chose to share. Great. But let's go to the latest. Okay. And 2 years ago is when they last were somewhat consistent. All right, you can't even see that from where I'm showing. So they've been consistent within the last month. That almost makes sense to me why, if you are coming back to YouTube within the last month, you might think, oh, let me get a shout out on this person's page that has 760,000 subscribers, because that might help me get some, views. But let's just do some quick math here. All right. Let's say I'm going to be generous and go say that DoorDash is averaging 2,500 views a video. I don't think it's 2,500. I believe it's less, but we're being generous at this moment. Okay. So if she has 76,000 subscribers, but you average 2,500 videos and views, so 2,500 divided by the 76,000, because that's the part over the whole. Okay. All right, that means only about 3.2% of her viewers, her subscribers, are watching her videos. Okay, so if only 3.2% of them are watching her videos, at best, let's say you can convert, all right, out of that 2,500, 10%. With 10%, you should expect 250 subscribers. But what are the chance that there's 10% of this 2,500 that actually are interested in the content that you create? They're barely interested in the content that the person that sent them over to your channel creates. They're all just there for the same thing, hoping that they will get to tap into that audience too. But let's assume that if I were to then now get a review, and I just started my channel like a month ago, I want you to show my most recent content at least to help get my recent stuff in the algorithm, allegedly, right? That's what you said it's going to do. But also, too, here, if they are getting, I just want to name this, you got 57 views 9 days ago out of, yeah, 33% of your subscribers watch your content. I mean, you could look at it like that, right? Now, out of 57 views, probably 33% are they're probably not all subscribed. That's not the point. My point is, you were doing fine. That's actually the point. But carrying on to this 3-year-old video that she decides to show to showcase your channel. Showing a 3-year-old video to showcase your channel is like putting yeah, let me just be really clear when I say this. Showing 3-year-old video to showcase your channel is like putting a 3-year-old photo on your dating profile when you know you don't look like that anymore. Why would you do it? Just why? Anyway, carrying on. That because that is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm carrying on. I'm 20 minutes in, and I'm only a minute and 55 seconds into the video. Now, I thought he was entertaining though, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't like mukbang, so I wouldn't subscribe to your channel. And because I care about other people's analytics, that's the other reason I wouldn't subscribe to your channel. Now, if I saw something in particular like that I was interested in, like maybe the Hawaiian thing, because I love Hawaiian food, and so I'm like, well, did they get a loco moco? Like, what's going on? Anyway, um, the love bombing. Now, there was Tamara Skitlana commentary. I was so glad she called this out because that's exactly what actually happens. And this is why it's so intriguing to me, because when I said I wanted to understand, how do people build cult followings, and like how does this stuff happen? The love bombing has to happen because that's the only way to like suck you in before they manipulate and take advantage of you. Because you think everybody just gonna be on movies and TV. I'm not saying anybody should be discouraged, but let's use Tabitha Brown, for example. What's happening for Tabitha Brown? How long was Tabitha grinding before her stuff popped off? Okay. But for y'all too, I do hope that for y'all because I want everybody to win too. I sincerely do. Um, but I don't understand what the stuff that's about to come next has anything to do with the channel review. Like, I would want my money back if this is this. How is this a review? Okay. Like, say what though? Because I just want to let's talk about some black men, okay, that are on the YouTubes engaged in video quality. Okay. Let's talk about hold on. We're gonna go with let's oh, shoot. First I get my streaming situation correct here. I'm gonna share this. Let's go with Phil Crawford. 278,000 subscribers. I don't even think I'm saying his name right because I don't necessarily watch his channel, but I don't necessarily not watch his channel. Like every once in a while he'll have something that pops off that like it won't stop coming in my feed. Like these 1.4 million view videos that every time he does something about plant-based seems to like go crazy. Okay. So there's one. He's not the only one, but like there's plenty of men who want to be YouTubers. What? Like, what? How is that a review? And let me just tell you that then too. If the advice was keep doing what you're doing great. Why don't you get your money back? Why not refund it, right? You don't need my consult because you're doing great. I don't even feel comfortable taking your money because you've got this. Like, keep going. Okay, now, okay, as I say, a broken clock is right at least twice a day, and that is true. People that are successful are, well, they're slightly different than you in that the difference is like they may have had more discipline than you. They may have been willing to work harder than you because like that's why what she's motivating you about, right? Like they may have had more courage than you. Because if they're doing the thing already, there is something different, and you're inspired by her because you're trying to spark that difference in you. Like I get that. I found a lot of the things that she said initially inspiring too, because it's like, yes, these were the same things I was saying to myself in the mirror about getting on the YouTubes, right? And why this is how I figured out to my belief that this is a character, because I think most of her motivational speeches that she does on the channel are just the things that she's been saying to herself. And I think someone else pointed that out too. I believe Tamara pointed that out too. Anyway, and for that matter, what she's saying in this one seems to be a lot of the things that she says. And a catchy phrase is not going to be the thing that makes you blow up on YouTube. Okay. And oh, that was my other point. And that's also subjective. Some people do not think that you should have um like an intro kind of thing like that. I personally, if I like the creator, I do love those things. I have creators that I have literally stopped watching because they stopped doing their intro. I enjoyed saying the intro along with them. And then when they stopped, I was like, I don't like this channel anymore. But that's me. I'm only one viewer. It's subjective. But I think what she's trying to suggest is to brand your channel. I think that's what's attempting to be suggested here. Let me just tell you something, Boo Thang. If I love Chat GPT down, okay? And it could have told you that. If you wanted encouragement, you could have used Chat GPT, and it's less than $200. It's free, as a matter of fact. Matter of fact, you know what? You could have used Viola Davis. She has a video saying, I love that Viola Davis video. You know what? I don't think I can show that because I think that'll definitely um, get me copywritten. But I want some motivation. There's this Viola Davis, John, where she's just like talking to you like your girlfriend looking in the mirror, or like, where is this thing? Is this it? Oh no, that's not it. That's man, if I could find it, I would show it. But I'm just saying, if you need motivation, there is motivation out there to be had, and it's free. Don't cost you nothing. Eric Thomas can motivate you all day, every day for free on YouTube. You said that already. Now, isn't this supposed to be a review of my YouTube channel? Aren't I trying to grow on YouTube? So how I'm not saying don't put it on here. I assume this is again saying brand your channel, but connect the dots for me. Tell me why you're telling me this as a way to review my YouTube channel, because why would I need to do that?